Hey, it's Cody. I realized I have not done any readings on this channel. I did a really quick slapdash kind of year ahead reading for myself. Um, but I realized I haven't really just sat here and drawn cards. So I figured I have this pairing that I'm obsessed with right now. So I figured I'd just sit down and just read some little trios of cards here. It's not necessarily for anybody. If you feel like this suddenly gives you some sort of breakthrough or something, then have at it, man. If you feel like the message is for you, go for it. Um, do be careful of people that are like, your spirit guides contacted me and I have a message for you. Like, your spirit guides will communicate directly with you, not with some random person on YouTube. All right, so the decks that I am using, both of these are just piles of half of the Lucid Dreams Beginners Tarot by Saint Soleil. And this is the Love Oracle of Eden. I will stick links to both of the websites where you can get both of these decks in the description box. Alright, so I have shuffled these. Do it a little bit more. I have not planned anything in these decks. We'll see how it goes. I feel like these decks communicate with each other so beautifully. Alright, here we are with Respite. We'll flip these over. I'd really appreciate it if you would be a nice stack. All right, so here we have the Empress, the Lovers, and Respite. So if I were looking at this, real quick, I would say that you may be taking a lot of care of a partner, and, feeling like you almost have to mother them. And if you're, be careful that you're not burning yourself out. Feel free to take breaks. Just let them know, I'm not your mom, unless you are their mom, then that's not gonna work out for you. So, these are just quick little things, but every time I have gone through these decks, it's just been so perfect of things. I feel like I need to share it. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, here we've got Page of Cups and the Chariot and Presence. So the Chariot to me is a very, almost fiery, forward motion, sort of thing, whereas the Page of Cups is the kind of watery, I don't know, much stiller sort of thing. Okay, like I understand that this is actually Cancer. This is a water card, but it has a like raging motion to it that I don't feel like the Page of Cups has. And the Presence, I think, is reminding you to keep your head on when you're willing yourself to move forward. Don't just do shit willy-nilly, right? You've got other people's feelings. You've got your own feelings. You can't just run people over. You can't just be trampling people beneath the wheels of your little chariot. You have to keep your wits about you. We have here we've got the Hanged Man, the Two of Wands, and consistency. So this, I would say, is definitely a warning, that you can't just stay in that still, observant waiting place forever, right? At some point you're going to have to actually, put pen to paper and start figuring out the direction you're going to head out from, right? And it's going to be something that you're going to have to Okay, sorry. Sometimes I have like an idea but the words are not happening. You're going to have to your plans are going to take consistency, in that you're going to have to keep, taking one step and the next and the next in order for anything to ever happen. If you just stay hanging here forever, just, gathering wisdom or whatever, at some point it's just going to be wasted, right? It's wasted on you. It's useless unless you actually bring it out into the world. truth between the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like this goes two ways. This could definitely be that the Knight of Pentacles, you know, even though he tends to be the knight that is the slowest, just that thinks a little more, maybe before the others, not quite as rash and rushing, but that could be the truth of this. Is it's how you end up finding what does and doesn't work to be able to collaborate with other people. Additionally, if you're already working with other people and things like that, this could also mean, you know, maybe someone who seems newer, who's, you know, really, really raring to go, might actually have some good ideas, and rather than be like, oh, I'm not going to listen to this kid, you know, maybe he is really speaking something, maybe a hard truth or just an idea, you know. So this main figure has divested themselves of the veil of the others behind, and new ideas are okay, right? Being a beginner, being an enthusiastic beginner is okay. Balance between Strength and the Magician. These are some large energies. And I think this is a warning. I would say this is, as you're creating, you know, not necessarily your reality. I don't necessarily think you can create reality. But as you're creating the things around you, as you're pulling the little energetic puppet strings of things around you to make them happen, you need to be aware of your impact on others and the things around you, right? You can't just pluck one string of a spider web and have it not affect all the other ones, right? So in this one, it's a warning almost to be careful, right? You don't want to end up overpowering. We gain trust, and that is how we tame. So this is definitely saying, you know, make sure the scales of getting what you want and making sure that you're being fair and reasonable to others, make sure those two things are, you know, staying close to each other in weight. Six of Cups, evolve, Two of Cups. If I drew this, I might say that someone might be asking a question about a relationship, and that there may be problems stemming from just past life experiences, childhood, things growing up, just traumas of the past. And in order for this situation to, you know, get ironed out or something, it's going to take an evolution of, you know, it's going to probably take some shadow work, some therapy, something to get some of these negative behaviors, while they may have at one point been, you know, protecting yourself, or sort of the things that are in the way now, and you're going to have to evolve past it. Ace of Cups, nurture, and the Two of Pentacles. This to me speaks of maybe a project that someone is feeling like it's probably something they're very passionate about, and they feel like they won't be able to balance all of the parts of it. You know, maybe they're feeling very sensitive, that, you know, negative input from others, from outsiders, might really mess them up. This nurture, I think, is saying to definitely give, I mean, don't necessarily rush into it, but that it's something, it's a part of you that you should be nurturing. Not necessarily to, you know, be just not care what anyone thinks about it, but it's time to take some slow but steady steps towards what it is that you would like to do. Six of Wands, adore, and Page of Pentacles. All right, so I would say that the victorious energy of the Six of Wands, right? Absolutely one of the best, happiest, most joyous cards in the deck. adores the Page of Pentacles, right? This is an adoration that the Page of Pentacles is the one who strategically thinks things through, logically can follow steps to eventually reach this place in the Six of Wands of victory and success. Oh Jesus. Joy. Oh my God. Okay. So here we have the Ten of Swords, Joy, and the Nine of Swords. These are both hideous cards to get from a tarot deck. But with Joy in the middle, I will have to find the website there or the Instagram page. I think it's called like Brichata or something. Oh my God, I could be totally wrong. I know it starts with BRI. And the person does like little paintings, and it will be like one little circle is like the words I can say, and then like this big mess of paint, and it's like the actual feelings or something like that. And there's one of those that says something about this is bad and this is bad and this is bad, but it has this other little like dot or something that says but still joy. I'm pretty sure that's the page it's from. I will link, I'll find it, I promise, and link whatever that is down in the description box. It's fucking beautiful. And that's what I'm thinking, right? Things could be absolute shit. You can't even sleep at night because of how shitty these things are. You're worrying, but you have to take moments. Little stolen snippets of joy when you can. Beautiful. Oh, Nine of Wands, Individuality, and Death. This almost feels like someone who might be doing things to try and fit in, where that's ultimately, it's just not sustainable, right? It's the kind of thing, for me, the Death card is a change that is coming. It's unavoidable. There's no way to get out of it. But that you can, if there's a cliff, you could go ahead and walk off it yourself, or you can wait to be pushed off it. It will eventually happen. The Nine of Wands is a very, like, defensive sort of card to me. Not quite as much as, like, the Seven. But I do feel like this has the energy of sort of fighting against something, right? Taking a last stand before something terrible happens. The terrible thing is not going to be as bad as you think, because we've got individuality here, and it's just going to be that maybe some more authentic part of you gets revealed. All right, I don't even know what I'm doing. We'll do like one more here. I've just been doing this for almost 13 minutes randomly. We've got the Page of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and Sacred. I would say that logically thinking your way through the material hardships presented by the Five of Pentacles is the key to escape, right? In, say, a Rider-Waite-Smith kind of deck, and this card's a little bit pippish in this deck, but normally it's like a church with lit up windows and people sadly dragging themselves by outside with the snow. They're so absorbed in their own suffering, they don't pay attention to see what help is actually available to them, right? And here we have our Page of Swords, very much looking out, right? Paying attention to the surroundings. And this is your most valuable thing, right? Paying attention is sacred. When you're feeling low on something, make sure you're looking in every place, even unexpected places, for the sacred. All right, so I don't know, man. We've gone through this. I feel like every time I do these cards, they make sense every single time. They just communicate with each other. I don't think I've ever gotten three and been like, wow, I don't know how I would read this. Like, this is just a supreme pairing to me. So this might have been a weird video. I don't know. I also don't care. So, I mean, if you like this style of video, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.